So awesome. Hey guys, it's JC here again, doing my interviews for 2025 with my clients. I've chose to interview all my clients to get their perception of working with Core Athletics and me and how I've helped them on their fitness journey. Every time I interview somebody, it'll be a little bit different. I have a little bit different relationship with all the people that I work with, like this one here. I've actually noticed since she was this big. I used to train Paris. I was a basketball coach way back when, so her and my daughter went to play basketball together. So I've known her for a while, and the fact that she's still working out at this point, I'm so proud of her. She's done amazing things. So I had to say, hey, what are you up to, and have her do this interview. As you can see, she's much younger because this hood thing is something that these youngsters do that we don't do. But I'm trying to show you guys the dynamics of the different people that I work with. So, number one, why did you choose Core Athletics?
I chose Core Athletics because I knew that I needed someone to sort of like kick me in the butt, and I knew you as a coach, so I knew that once I committed to the program that you run, that I would be able to see changes in results.
I love it. Okay, number two, how has Core Athletics helped you with your mental health and well-being?
It's helped me a lot because I think the thing I struggle with the most is consistency and like motivation. And I feel like having you as someone to hype me up and to be
I'm the
there.
hype man. I'm the hype man.
And to be there being like, hey, you can do this. Especially because I feel like when that motivation lacks, like you're always on us when we work out. But when there's like those moments of struggling, like you're very compassionate and just like, hey, this is what we got to do to be able to make ourselves better. And it really does make a difference having that consistency, having you there in our corner. It like, I sleep better when I'm doing this. I'm less angry. I'm less. It's just working out is really important, I think.
That is awesome. On a scale of 1 to 10, how consistent were you with your exercise routine before working out with Core Athletics?
Definitely like a 3 maybe. I always wanted to feel like I was consistent, but motivating myself to get up in the morning was not happening.
Just for the record, I help someone else level up. For the record. Okay, number 4, what did you gain most from working with Core Athletics?
What do I gain most? I feel like I gain a lot of things, and I feel like it depends on the day what I gain most. Like sometimes it's that encouragement to motivate myself that I gain the most. Sometimes it's like that confidence in myself that I can push myself harder. Like you always say, your mind gives out before your body.
Mentally tough, physically strong.
Yeah, and I feel like sometimes I don't realize that until I'm in your classes and you're repeating that mantra and I'm able to push myself further.
Awesome. So how has your health, fitness, and well-being improved from working with Core Athletics?
Definitely improved. Like I said, like just sleeping better, being able to feel better emotionally, and just having you be there to be like both on us and compassionate in us reaching our goals. And like I also feel like I'm more confident in being able to try to reach my goals. Like when I said, hey, I have this goal for the summer, and you're like, okay, let's do it. Let's figure out how to
We're still
get
working
there.
on it, people.
Well, I did get injured, so.
It did, she did. She was
But
trying
I'm
to squat
still-
way too much, and she's still here. Okay, so when you get injured, there's a comeback.
Yeah.
Comeback kid right here. You guys wait and see.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you believe the benefits are of working with Core Athletics? Because you have different programs. Like people go to 24-Hour Fitness and do their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
They can go to Lifetime and do their own thing, or they can just kind of do their own home workout. You know what I mean? What do you say is, hey, you should see my guy. You should go see him. This is why. Just kind of.
Well, I'm gonna go back into the whole like team sports thing and being a coach, and that is that, like I feel like when you're a coach, you have that mentality of like individualizing aspects and working on what people are good at and figuring out their weaknesses to be able to be like, okay, hey, I know that this is a weakness. Maybe motivation is a struggle. So maybe we do like daily check-ins, or maybe we do calls where I can motivate you. And it's just like individualizing that plan to each person is so important. And I feel like you're able to read what people struggle with and what they're good at really well.
Yeah. Well, it's like you've already answered this question. What's your favorite thing about me as the coach? It sounds like you just answered that question.
I
I'll
did,
just
yeah.
move on to the next one. Last question. If there's the one thing, what would you recommend? I mean, free speaking, you're having a conversation, you're hanging out with a friend and they start talking about fitness. Like, what would you recommend when it just comes to fitness, coaching, working out? I mean, what would be your take on that?
Find someone who can motivate you if you can't motivate yourself. I feel like that's a big thing. And be honest with yourself on where your weaknesses are and what you're struggling with, because you can't get better until you figure out how to improve what isn't going right.
Right. So, like you said, guys, you got to know where you've been to know where you're going. So, if you know for sure you want to start a fitness journey, you have to find a coach. You know what I mean? Hopefully, those of you guys watching this video will choose me, because you guys will see a bunch of people who choose me. You guys have to realize you're not going to find me flexing on social media, because my business is not about me, it's about my clients. I like to talk to you guys about the successes that they have and actually the things that they're dealing with and how they're overcoming those things to put themselves first. So you too can stay focused to get fit. And like my friend here, it could be a lifelong relationship. I've known this girl since she was this big. She's an amazing person. You'll get to meet her in the future, because I'm gonna meet all my clients. After this, I'm gonna put them all in one picture and video, and you'll see how crazy all my people are. Not crazy. They're very motivated and passionate. Okay, that might be a little crazy. Thank you guys for watching.